Kanye is just finding out that he's not as good a producer of intellectual thought as he is of music.
I agree.
And what he's always done is just sampled things, and that's what a great producer will do. He'll be like, ooh, that sound is really great. That sound is really great. And when I blend them together, I can make some of the greatest music ever. But now he's doing that with rhetoric, and he's just trying to get attention, which is what he did obviously with music. And it's just he's not good enough at it. He's not good enough at making these things cool. He can make music cool. He can take music you would think you would never listen to and put it together, and you go, holy shit, this is a masterpiece.
Yeah.
He's not good enough at talking to make the things that he says cool and fun. Now, he can be hilarious. It's undeniable. The guy's, even when he's saying the most fucked up things, you're like, holy shit, is he really, did he bring out a Yahoo for Netanyahu? He brought in, did you see that? He brought out a net and a Yahoo because he's talking about Benjamin Netanyahu.
That is fucking
You
hilarious.
didn't see
When I have not seen
same
this.
interview.
With Alex
No.
Jones?
What?
You got to be kidding me.
Talking about the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu.
Yeah. I goes, I got to talk to my buddy Benjamin Netanyahu. He goes, Netan? And then
Oh my God, dude.
you laugh.
That is hilarious, bro. That is
So let me ask you, how much of this, like on Twitter, I posted the story, and a guy responds back and he says something which, on what responding to what Matt Walsh said. I don't know if you guys saw what Matt
Walsh.
Matt Walsh responded, and he said, I want to read this to you. If you can go to I don't know if you can pull this up or not, but I do if I could find it. So he says, well, what's the difference between what Kanye is doing? Is that it? Zoom in a little bit. Yeah, if I was an optimistic man, I would at least hope that Kanye West's mental breakdown and self-immolation would persuade conservatives to stop falling madly in love with every celebrity who says one thing they agree with. But I'm not an optimistic man. Kanye is a former artistic genius who's been unraveling for years now, pushed and prodded along by people who pretend to be in his corner. It's sad to watch. The whole thing is just sad. Okay, so a guy said, well, what's wrong with what he did when he says love all people? One guy says, Jesus loved all people, Matt. What do you say about what he's doing? Okay, so they're going back and forth, right? How much of what he's doing, one guy said it's pure self-sabotage. He's not even aware that this is taking place. Does he know what he's doing? Does he not know what he's doing where he's self-sabotaging? Is he self-aware? Is there like an outcome? This is going to be my campaign because Trump went out there and said a few things and then it worked for him. This is how I'm going to get all these people behind me. What do you think he's doing? Does he know or does he not know what he's doing?
I think that he's addicted to attention. I think he's hurt, probably. Like, you're famous for long enough. You've been taken advantage enough in your life because people find ways to extract money from you, right? So I think it's very easy to be hurt and feel restricted, and he's probably a guy who wants complete freedom, but he's not willing to put up the money for it. So, like, when you look at, Kanye's history, he put up money to try to create a fashion brand, and he lost, $25 million or some shit like that. So now, apparently, he's very averse to ever putting money up. So he's like, I got these ideas, but he's not willing to put the money up. So with the Adidas thing, it's like, you don't have to do it with Adidas. Make your own shit.
Yeah.
Oh, but you don't want to put the money up.
Exactly.
So once you sign the deal for someone else's money, they're going to have a say. And that's just what it is. I think it's a gift to give the guy to call him crazy. Like, we only call people crazy that we love, right? Like, people love Kanye, so they're willing to go, he's just crazy. There's no such mental illness as, like, I hate Jews now. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like you get depressed and you're like, ugh, I really hate the Jews.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's like you are choosing to take that anguish or despair you're going through and, like, funnel it into a lens, but it's still a choice to do it. And I don't know if we would accept the same thing. I don't know if somebody was, like, hating Asians or hating black people, if we would go, I think it's having a little bout of mental illness. I don't know if we'd give that up to them.
I think there's two things going on here with him. Clearly, he's not willing. This is number one. Clearly, he's not willing to seek counsel or listen to somebody. I'm sure there's people telling him, Kanye, bro, I've been your friend for X amount of years. I've been a business partner of yours. I'm a fellow rapper of yours. I'm a political figure. Brother, you got to stop. And he's just like, don't tell me what to do, dog. You can't tell me what to do. Like, there's that.
Yeah, of course.
100%.
And everybody in his corner is making money off him. And that's the trickiest thing is, like, when everybody around you making money off you, they're not going to be honest.
You're oblivious. You got blind spots.
But now he's losing all this money.
Yeah.
Number two, if I may, the whole Jewish thing.
Yeah.
Clearly, he was burned by some Jewish business partners. Okay, let's just back up a second. he was worth, as of like a month ago, a couple $1 billion.
They did all right.
Yeah, they were doing okay for you, Kanye.
Yeah.
But what's transpired in the last few months?
Yeah.
Okay, number one, so these Jewish business partners, record executives, maybe took a little off the top. He still was worth $1 billion.
Took a little
But
off
then
the
go
top.
deeper. Then go deeper. So these Jewish record executives go deeper. He's getting a divorce from Kim. Sure, Kim's lawyer was Jewish.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So another Jew's fuck with me. And who's Kim fucking after that? Pete Davidson. I guess he's kind of Jewish, right? And did you see what he did now? Allegedly, you can Google this. He is now converting to Judaism to troll Kanye.
That's hilarious.
This is what's
That's
happening
funny.
right now.
Funny.
That's funny. Shout out Pete. That is fucking hilarious.
That is really funny.
Pete Davidson converts to Judaism and latest Kanye troll. I don't know what he went through, but like,
Is that wait? Can you look at that picture? Is that really him?
Hey-o.
That's
So
funny.
here's
Is
the
that
point.
real?
Here's the
Good
point.
shit.
He's not willing to listen when even people he trusts are like, dude, just whatever it is. Don't tell me what to do.
Yeah.
And then he's just double, tripling, quadrupling down on the Jewish thing.
Yeah.
And then like the business, Kim's lawyer, he has to pay her $200,000 a month.
For
Yeah.
Okay.
support.
And that's based on what he made for the last 5 years, let's say.
Yeah.
Not what he's worth now. That's how that works.
Yeah.
And then just to add insult to injury, the skinny tatted up dude that's been fucking your wife
Yeah.
is now converting to Judaism to fucking. So he's just got so much hate in his heart right now.
Yeah.
And we talked about what power versus force. Would you please just explain that? And we can even pull it up right there.
Power versus.
So this is a powerful book. So I read this 20 years ago. Just go to images.
Yeah.
Go to images. The way it describes it, the difference between power and go
right.
all the way to the right with the colors. Yeah, click on it and zoom in.
There's
this
a
is
smaller one that's not so
this
ridiculous.
is a book Kanye must
Yeah.
read today. Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, so everybody can see it. So there's levels to power versus force. Okay, at the lowest level, zoom out a little bit, zoom
Look
out a
on
little
the
bit,
left
zoom out
side.
a little bit. Yeah, all the way to the left side. It starts with shame. So you're ashamed. You're humiliated, which Kanye is right now humiliated. Guilt, so you blame. He's blaming Kim and everybody else. Apathy, feel sorry for me. Nobody. That's the lowest level of power. Grief, regret. Maybe he regrets something with his marriage, with career, whatever he did. Fear, he's afraid it's creating anxiety. Every low level area is him. Then it's got desire. He's craving attention, which is what Andrew just talked about right now. Then it's anger. He's angry, produces hate. None of those qualities are attractive. Then it's pride. He's scorning.
Down, yeah.
He won't back down. So
It's
the
lowest
first
level of humanity.
the first levels that you actually have some power and you're free, it's courage.
Yeah.
Okay, courage to be wrong, neutral. Let me hear both sides out. You're willing to improve. You're accepting people's mistakes. You're willing to reason, love, joy, and then obviously all the way at the highest level. When you look at this, I'm like, if Kanye read this book, if he was willing, if he had the courage, if he was accepting that there's some of it on him, I don't know. I think you'd have a different